Hey everyone. So, what am I going to cover today? It's something that's pretty simple. Everyone tells their backstory. Everyone talks about their Me Too movement, like what I was in a situation just like you. How they try to connect and try to relate to you. All these successful people or rich people talk about how their upbringing, their stories, their movement, their basic hero backstory. I think I already said that. Yeah. But basically, they talk about all these jobs. And if you're probably like me, which I think you probably are a little bit if you're following along, you're listening to these people and like their backstories and their jobs and stuff. Even those seem unobtainable. Like I listen to so many different people be like, "Oh, I was this lawyer and I was able to quit my job and start my own firm and like all this stuff." I'm like, "Awesome, great." Is it really relatable? And I'm talking hell, even like the salespeople. Like one of my favorite people that I follow is Rob Dial. He's incredible. He's such a great mentor and such a great coach. And he's so motivational. Well, for me at least. Sometimes he isn't for some other people. But for me, it works. And he talks about his days at Cutco all the time, about his sales rep and stuff. That's great. And I follow some other people that are millionaires, but they're not necessarily life coaches, but they're involved in like Pure Romance or all those other people to people networking things. But what if you don't have that? Like a lot of times I'm sitting there just saying, well, I don't really do that either. Like, what is my backstory? And it got me thinking. A lot of times when people have their limiting beliefs and their own concerns, they get stuck in their own backstory. Like, we're stuck living in the Me Too part. We're stuck living in the part that's supposed to be only relatable. And we can't seem to find the push to get us out of it. So, why don't we start changing our mindset around the jobs that we have currently? Yes, not everyone can sit and quit their job and work from home and find like all these other side jobs to do. Not everyone has that luxury. So, how do you find your starting point and your mentor and all these different coaches and stuff when you have nowhere to look and you're overworked and you're working 40 plus hours, 60 sometimes, or you have kids? It's difficult. It's hard as fuck.